British build, primarily centered around veterans, and I drew a match versus the Turks. Interesting match. Never played anyone using the Turkish Empire, the Ottomans, if you will. I didn't know if I would expect a gun-heavy build or, you know, hand-to-hand. Alright. So I have a pretty compact army, because it's a lot of chevroned up infantry regiments, a couple of non-chevron, and then I've got Coldstream Guards for the flanks, some 25-pounders, and somewhere, where are they? Oh, I'm going way up there. I found this chunk of terrain up here, and I said to myself, if I'm a small army, I might as well be up here. So let's take a minute while I'm deploying and take a look at the boys. I've got a couple of rangers up front. Really like these guys, long range sort of skirmishers, snipers if you will. Unchevroned British line. These two regiments are my fodder. I hate to say fodder because they're finely dressed lads. They don't deserve that sort of distinction, but they are, because my main line consists of veteran British foot and Coldstream Guards. Let's take a look at the guard units on the flanks here. Yep, Coldstream Guards, not chevroned, but they're already quality enough. And then a pair of 24-pounder batteries, no chevrons. Now, I did see this terrain and I posted up here, but my intention wasn't to stay here in Turtle. I actually wanted to move up to that ridge and maybe put the rangers into these trees and see down into that valley down there. Give my opponent the opportunity to maneuver, especially if he deployed down there, and sure enough, he did. Taking a look at his units. He's got 64-pound heavy artillery. I was surprised by this. Two batteries or more. They just kept popping up. And I'll zoom in a minute. And you can see his guns. I don't know if they were badly placed or what, but they shot themselves. See, this guy's got knocked down. 4 batteries here of 64-pound artillery. So it outranges me, it outhits me. I obviously wasn't going to stay up there. And then he's got Israelis. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So he's got riflemen. This is a modern Turkish army for the time period, I guess. I don't know how well these guys perform. Still relatively new to this game. I'm going to treat them as common infantry during this game because it's better to treat them as regulars than elites or cannon fodder. That's just my tactical thinking when I approach a battle. If you don't know the quality of the troops off the start, treat them as regulars. You see, he's trying to work on my poor rangers here as they hustle down the hillside to the trees. Green jackets. Now these aren't actually called green jackets like it says they're rangers. I don't know why you're wearing red, buddy. You and your friend there need to be wearing green like the rest of them. But yeah, I wanted to get down into this tree line here. You can see my opponent in the background shifting his army. I don't know if he thinks I'm going to turtle up here or not, but I don't really want to. I also have this tendency to ride the general around during the march-up period to sort of pretend, because it doesn't really do anything, but to like pretend like he's sort of giving him a talk, you know. Maybe he knows a couple of the individual guys in the unit from previous battles. Who the hell knows? 64-pounders raining down on us the entire time. Gotta be steady. Don't want to rush anything. I think his concept is to get us to rush because of the size of his guns. Now we're seeing camel gunners and stuff too. He's had some hidden units, but his deployment sort of forced him to bring them out. Damn, boys. Those Turk gunners are getting real close, aren't they? Holy smokes. Yeah, they're serious. Alright, so I'm going to pick a general disposition here at the edge, bottom of the line, because I want the artillery up above. And you can see the guardsmen right now are just chaperoning batteries. I'm not even sure I want to set the guns up yet. You can see I haven't done that, because I'm still contemplating best position overall. I want to see how far forward he comes, and how far forward he's going to allow me to push into these trees. I wonder if those are stone cannonballs. 64 pounds, I mean, you're throwing a big metal round at me. Whew. You can see, not very accurate for some reason. Not sure why. He's got all kinds of camel gunners now, and I noticed this as I was pushing my line forward. Very surprised by the amount of camel gunners. They were all hidden back there at the start. His Israelis shaking out into groups, and you can see now he knows I'm not going to turtle. Maybe he thinks it's because his guns outrange me, but I'm actually going to go ahead and set my artillery up still on this ridge, all while pushing my Rangers and the two unvetted, unchevron lines up. Here comes that specialist artillery rounds. Yeah, they got him too. Look at that. Knocking a couple guys out. One of the things I noticed is that because of the angle his guns are firing, he is killing his own men. Look at this. Now, I don't know if he can't move these because they're so damn huge or what. I don't see any horses. But he is killing his own men as he fires those guns. You can see the flags. I mean, he broke a unit there. Yeah. We're going to push forward even more. I want to engage his line here and get the action started. My guns are officially in action. I'm not too worried about his camel gunners. If they want to come back here and eat the 24 pounders, let them do it. But in reality, this is just, I'm just harassing fire. Alright, Rangers. It's shooting time. You can see he continues to fire the 64 pounders at us. He's trying to goad us into moving too early. But with the back part of my army like this, I can't push forward. That would be a mistake. I'd separate my skirmish lines from my main lines and he'd defeat them in detail. Camel gunners making a move on my left flank. That's what the guards are for. If you don't want to come after the guards, come after the guards. They're going to hurt you bad. You can see both batteries are in action now. I might actually be targeting... Nope. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if I actually targeted the camel gunners or not. And now the Rangers are in action. Getting some good hits on the center of his line here with no return fire. And you can see that goads him into stepping forward. And I needed that to happen. His camel gunners stopped. Don't know why. They should be out here by now. They should be maneuvering towards the rear. I'm going to go ahead and bring forward a chevron regiment, because I've got the feeling, as I said before, treating these as regulars, I've got the feeling that this chevron regiment might be able to blast them apart. Rangers taking almost no casualties in this forest, and as I say that, one guy dies. But they are putting some hurt down. Now his camel gunners are moving. And Now I'm going to commit Coldstream Guards to this tree line here, just to be safe. We're going to start to bend this line and see if we can't get into a firefight with the N Regiment. Here I refuse the Coldstream Guards, and he's going to commit his Camel Gunners. Oh yeah, no, we take some hits there. Fire back, boys. Give it to him. Fine shooting, lads. Oh yeah, killed almost half the unit. They might charge, and if they do, so be it. Coldstream Guards. Now the firefight's developed over here, and you can see we've hewed this unit in half with this chevron infantry, and they're gone. At this point, I want to keep rolling up this line. And I'm trusting that the Coldstream Guards are going to get this done by themselves for a minute until I throw in this chevron line in hand-to-hand. These camel gunners, no armor, start pulling them down off their horses in this hand-to-hand combat. Oh yeah. And again, he hasn't driven the Rangers out of the woods, and he quits. I was very surprised by this. Oneil surrenders at that point with less than 200 casualties, less than 150 casualties all told. I think when the camel gunners broke and his line started to fold on one side, he knew his infantry line wouldn't stand. And maybe he noticed his cannons were shooting each other. But that was the first time I got to use a veteran line build, a British veteran line builder. Oh, sorry, just stretching there. And I gotta tell you, I was very pleased by their accuracy. I was very pleased by the amount of damage they could do in a short time span, including the Coldstream Guards on the flank. Look for another build, look for another game with this build, because I'm going to keep running this British vet build, see if I can't tweak it a little bit here and there. But this has been another Empire Total War replay, hosted by me, the Blob, and thanks for watching.